2, 3, 4. Here we go, breaking love, what we have built, leaving out all the things that we have felt. Where was I? Where was I before you came? From the first time that I saw you, I knew that maybe I've done something wrong, how I tried.
Quite unbeknown to the vast bulk of their fans, the rock group Chalice is leading a double life. The public life is well known, as Chalice performs on stage every night as the resident group at Beethoven's nightclub. But during the day, and in the privacy of Will Upson's music recording studios at North Fremantle, Chalice is putting together something completely new. It's a rock ballet, a really major work that'll be performed at next year's Perth Festival.
It's rock, but it's got ballads in it. It's got every form of music that Chalice do on stage. If you know Chalice, then this is us.
Well, what we tried to do was get a load of mood in the music. That was the only sort of problem that we had. Except that they said, well, you know, write rock music, don't try and write ballet music. That was the difference. So we just sort of went about writing songs in a normal way and then adapted it to the scenario that we'd been given.
We had to change the songs from when we first got the idea. They changed the story that many times, you know.
How has it been coming together? Do you sit round and throw a few ideas round, or have you got fairly fixed ideas before you start?
We just get an idea. Say one of us three will get an idea, and then we'll come to each other and we'll say, well, what do you think of this part? And Neil might have a better idea for it, you know, and then we'll just go on from there.
And how did things in fact start? Did you get any sort of key tune or key theme which came to you first?
Yeah, we just had the one thing, wasn't it?
We had one riff actually. I'll try and play it. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all it was.
It always sounds better in tune.
Well, that's all we did. We found one riff and we thought, well, that would sound nice for an overture. We didn't really know what the overture was all about at that time, and we worked around that and built that into the first song and the overture as well.
Now I know that you're the key. From the first time that I saw you, I knew that you made me.
The music Chalice will perform is only one side of the ballet. The other half, the dancing, is coming together in another studio less than half a mile away, in the headquarters of the West Australian Ballet Company.
Try, mark it once more. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 2 and that's it.
Choreographer and ballet master for the company's production is a visiting Mexican, Guillermo Keys Arenas. He's a celebrated figure in Europe, and in his own country, he's been artistic director of modern and classical companies, including the famous Ballet Folklorico of Mexico. Now he faces the difficult task of getting a new company and an experimental rock score together and creating the moves of the dance. Is it easier to work with classically trained musicians than it is with rock musicians?
Well, I guess in this case it's a new experience for the musicians of Chalice. It's quite a new experience to work for dance, but I think it's also a challenge for them that they are taking very positively, and I think that it will be a new aspect of their music, and themselves they have mentioned that, you know, that it's quite exciting and really stimulating, a new field, a new horizon to work in.
What about the West Australian Ballet Company? Now, have you got enough time with them to create a dance and get them to dance it by the time the festival comes on in February?
Well, I'm afraid that even if I think it's not time enough, I have to finish it in time. And it's very hard to say now. I wish I had more time. But it's just today my second day of experimenting and moving with them. So still it's very hard to say, but I wish I had more time to work as I would like.
If people come just expecting to see a ballet, well, they'll mostly be disappointed, just as if people come expecting to see a rock concert, they'll be disappointed.
But if they want both?
If people come and take it as it is going to be a rock ballet, and there's going to be a rock group, and there's going to be lots of effects, and there's going to be dancers and everything, well then, I reckon they'll be well pleased.
I don't wanna be the one who's gonna have to make you stay. I don't wanna be the one to change your mind. One more time, please stay. Don't throw it all away. A lot of feeling.
We'll get a rapturous applause there and kill 'em.